Hey YouTube, I'm here with a bit of a special collection video. As it's May the 4th today, I thought I'd share with you my small but growing Star Wars collection. So we'll kick off with a couple of Laserdiscs. So I have Star Wars New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back. These are UK PAL Laserdiscs. I got them last year. They're still factory sealed. Picked them up on eBay. They were really cheap, less than £4 each. But there was no Return of the Jedi. The guy that was selling them had quite a few of these, but he only had these two. He didn't have Return of the Jedi, and I thought, well, how hard can it be to grab a Return of the Jedi? Famous last words. But you know, at the time I thought, yeah, I should be able to get one, no problem. So bought these when they arrived. As I do with any new item, I went to scan them into my collection. Only no barcodes. I thought that's very strange. Considering when these were released, which I imagine will have been the early 2000s, judging by the artwork. Maybe the late 90s, but it might even say on the back somewhere. Oh, that writing's way too small. Anyway, regardless, it should have barcodes. Anyway, did a little bit of research. As it turns out, these came out of a box set. So these two, and obviously Return of the Jedi, will have been originally in a box set. And I haven't been actively looking constantly, but I've looked from time to time for Return of the Jedi with the matching artwork to go with this. And the few times I have seen it, they've been, I'm guessing US, but I don't know, they might be from other countries, but not UK editions. You know, I would like to get one to match these. Or the prices have just been ridiculous. So far, yeah, I've not managed to pick up Return of the Jedi on Laserdisc. I mean, I can easily pick up a Return of the Jedi on Laserdisc from a different set, but I would like the one that has the matching artwork to go with these. So I'll just keep on looking. Next we have a couple of VHS box sets. I picked both of these up quite recently, this year at least. Again, these are on eBay. Paid less than £5 in total for these. I think one came in at £3.70, £3.80. This one, which is still factory sealed, and then the widescreen one I picked up literally a week later and paid £1.04 for it. There was only one other bidder. The seller had started the bidding at 99p. That first bidder must have only bid 99p because I got it for £1.04. So yeah, that was really good. And then I think my most recent, well, maybe not my most recent, but one of my most recent pickups was this great original Trilogy tin, again special editions. It's a DVD set, 4-disc, contains the first 3 movies and then a disc of special features. This literally cost me £5. I grabbed it out of a charity shop. It was missing the card sleeve that will have gone. Had all the details on the back, and I guess it's much like a J card, a little bit around the front, but that was missing. Yeah, it's not such a problem. It was, like I say, it was only a £5, so it was definitely worth it. This, I think I've had the longest out of all of these, although I've had Star Wars sets of one sort or another for a long time. Always seem to sell them on. I never used to keep stuff. Whenever I get DVDs, or back in the days of VHS, I know you keep them for a year, 2 years, whatever, and sell them on and get new stuff. But these days, when I get something now, I very rarely sell it on. I just let it accumulate. Anyway, I picked this up in probably the early 2000s. Again, this is the special edition trilogy. This is a Malaysian import, I believe, and it is VCD. It's all 3 movies. Get one of these out of here. Like a VCD normally is in dual case. They're all 2-disc. Similar, I think each one has a different character art on the discs. But yeah, this is something that I think I've scanned through. I've never watched these. Obviously, the picture quality is terrible compared to even the Laserdisc, which I've not watched the Laserdisc, to be fair. Whenever I watch these now, I watch them on better quality. Then we have, I guess, the movies. All 6 of the original and prequel trilogies. So, obviously on DVD, episode 1, episode 2. These are all 2-disc editions. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. 2-disc editions. Then we have the 2-disc editions of the original trilogy. So they differ slightly from this set. They only have 1 disc and contain the special editions, where these have 2 discs and contain the special editions and the original theatrical releases. So there's Empire Strikes Back. And 2-disc set, and Return of the Jedi. Then some more DVDs. Star Wars Droids. Picked this up, I think, at a car boot sale a few years ago. Very cheap. I don't remember whether it was 50p or £1. It was somewhere around that. And actually, it's been sat in the shop ever since. I've never watched them, which I really should. I do recall seeing them way back in the day, probably in the 80s, on the telly. Oh, not all of them, I don't think, but certainly odd episodes. And then on the animated theme, we have the original Clone Wars series. This came out between episodes 2 and 3. These were made, and there was I don't know if this is one series in 2 volumes, or whether it's series 1 and possibly series 2, or there could just be, like I say, all one series in volumes. But they're quite short. They're only 60 minutes each. I seem to remember these being aired in very, very short segments, 5, 6, maybe 7 minutes at a time, if that. But these are all the episodes stuck together as one. Yeah. Then we have the original pilot of, I say pilot, these original episodes of Star Wars Rebels. I watched a video on YouTube probably this time last year, and the guy that was doing the video had done a Star Wars marathon, and he'd watched all 6 at the time of the movies and the 2 animated movies, and I'm scratching my thinking, 2 animated movies, and apparently this was the 2nd animated movie that he'd watched. Now I was aware of Rebels at the time, but I'd never seen it. So anyway, on the strength of that, I ordered this off Amazon. It was only £3, and it came, and I was, I guess, a little disappointed when I saw that it was only a 40-minute running time, but I really enjoyed it. So as soon as the Blu-ray was released, I had that pre-ordered. And speaking of, we have the complete first season of Star Wars Rebels, which does contain this double pilot episode as well as the rest of the series. Like I say, I pre-ordered this when I found out when it was coming out, and the date arrived. I literally binged the entire series and absolutely loved it, and I can't wait for season 2 to be released. And then more animation. I have the Clone Wars movie. This comes with a lenticular slipcover. Yeah, this was okay. Wasn't fantastic, but I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy the series, which I don't actually own any of the series at the moment, but it is definitely something I'd like to pick up at some point. Then some Steelbooks. We have the prequel movies, episodes 1, 2 and 3 on Blu-ray Steelbook. The original trilogy, episodes 4, 5 and 6, again Steelbook. And more recently, Force Awakens on Steelbook. And finally, Steelbook, another copy, Star Wars Rebels. Of course, when the original Blu-ray was released, this hadn't been announced, and it wasn't until quite a few months later, that this was announced that it was being released on a Steelbook, and I was a little bit gutted that I'd bought the series already, but when this was released, it was quite expensive. I think it was about £20. So I did intend on waiting for a price drop, and then just before The Force Awakens came out, these two were bundled at normally 25 and 20, so it's £45, and they were bundled at 35, so it was £10 off, £5 off each. So I was I was happy with that. Still quite expensive, but I thought it was worth it. And then finally, again, The Force Awakens. These are the 2 Blu-ray releases here in the UK, obviously, as well as the Steelbook. And these are the light side and the dark side slip covers. The inside are pretty much identical. The artwork and the discs inside are identical. So that's it. That's my so far my entire Star Wars collection over various formats. Anyway, thanks for watching, and may the 4th be with you. Ta-ra.